time to listen. Students will tell you what they need. And sometimes you as an educator, you used to be the one, consistent in their lives. And that may be exactly what they need right now. They need you to listen.
Yeah, that hit home really hard in different areas because there were some students that you know during these kind of came out and said, "Look, I saw you more than I saw my parents," and they wanted the advice, they wanted the tips from me, and sometimes it was they just wanted to rant about how, especially the seniors, because this was changing their lives. They wanted to let me know that they're unhappy. They didn't want a solution. They didn't want anything. They just wanted Mr. Finney to shut his mouth and listen and kind of connect with them emotionally. So,
Yeah, and that's that emotional intelligence side of things. As an educator, your job is to usually, curate the IQ side, right?
hmm
And the right brain and the left brain. But many times, it's so important to remember that we all are emotional, and there's an emotional
yeah,
intelligence required for this.
yeah, there's an EQ that goes with that IQ also, that especially when people sit there and say because of technology we're becoming disconnected, that I made sure I tried to connect with the ones that were going, hey, do you have time just to take a call? And I made time.
One thing, and Julia, I don't know if you've read about this at all, but I know you read the news a lot, so I figured I'd ask you. A lot of people are saying one thing that comes out of pandemics, comes out of COVID-19, is greater empathy for our fellow human beings. And it seems to be universal that people are more empathetic at this point.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I don't go through a social media post each day without seeing something about, somebody trying to visit a grandparent or a parent at a nursing home facility, and
hmm
the gentle reminder for us all to think about others when it's time to wear the mask. Not necessarily people don't always want to wear their masks, and we see a lot of kind of commotion around that these days. But I think overall that there's been a greater awareness of our fellow humans, and we're all supposed to be in this together, right? And but we all have different health concerns, and we have different backgrounds. So absolutely, I think it's a time for building that dialogue and that engagement.